Join us on our part 2 of our van life adventure on the north coast of Devon.
We're Liam and Janine, a couple who are travelling the UK in our beloved converted camper van called Frida. Right now we're on a mission to hunt out the best locations and plant-based food that the UK has to offer. And in this episode, we realise some of the best beaches can be an adventure to get to. We revisit the beach we got married on, and we ditch our park up last minute for something more beautiful. So hit the like button and subscribe, and let's travel this unique place together.
We are now leaving Woolacombe. If you haven't seen our previous video, go and watch it because that's where we ended it. We are now continuing our journey along the North Devon coast. We're packing up the van as we speak, and we are going to head towards a place called Morthoe. So let's go.
Packing away all our gear, which is a bit of a shame every time you have to do it, but I'm packing it to get it out again as soon as we arrive at the next destination, because I'm loving paddleboarding at the moment. Okay, it's hotter than hell, we're all packed up, let's get the hell out of here and get to Morthoe. But first we need to do a Tesco shop.
A quick trip to buy some salad bits and some fruit to tide us over for the next few days.
Now we've just done our Tesco shop, we're off to a place called North Farm. North Farm is a campsite. Why are we staying at a campsite tonight? Well, we booked it months and months and months ago. Why did we book it months and months ago? Because we needed to know that we're going to have a place to sleep tonight for definite in this area. And why in this area? Why is this area so important? Tomorrow is our wedding anniversary, and we'll explain more of it tomorrow to you. But for now, let's just go to Morthoe.
So we arrived at Morthoe campsite and was told by the lady on reception just to park wherever we want, so off we went to find a park up.
So we're driving through this huge campsite and there's not very many, there's a flat place there.
Yeah, but how close are we to the toilets and showers? I thought that was
well, it's better than going down the hill. Let's just go somewhere flat.
Let's just turn around, shall we?
Yeah, just go on that bit. So there's hardly any places that are flat because it's obviously on the side of this huge sort of cliff. And we can't see any toilets and showers. Excuse me, do you know where the toilet and showers are?
Yeah, if you follow the road round, when you get to, there's a little shed on the left, recycling, if you turn left just after that, and go up there.
Okay, cool, thank you. Thank you.
That'll do, yeah, it's quite close to the toilets and showers, which is why we come to campsites, is to get showered, not have flannel showers. That's what we have in here. We have flannel washes every single day. But now we're going to take full advantage of having a proper shower, and it's really close to that. It's really close to drinking water tap as well, and we've still got a really, really nice view as well, so that'll do. We've just pulled up. It's a nice campsite. We've been here before. It's changed a lot, but now we've decided to go on a walk into Morthoe village and then try and find there's a beach here that we can get to, because it's so friggin' hot, it's 30 degrees and we both need a swim, so we're going to go and do it now.
So just down the road from Morthoe, down the hill slightly and across a footpath, you get to this absolutely gorgeous little cove with crystal clear waters, turquoise, very few people on there, not somewhere that all the masses of tourists go, but it's absolutely gorgeous and we're going there now. I can't wait to get in the water, and that's a first for me.
Isn't that something else? That is absolutely beautiful, and it's just a rocky beach, but it's just so crystal clear. It's Greek island style sort of setup. It's absolutely beautiful, and let's just go and let's have a swim quick.
So we quickly headed down to the shore before realising that the tide was in, and the only way to get through was to get in.
Are we going for it?
We're going to go for it. I'm going to carry the gear and the camera and put these little rock shoes on.
Oh my god! Just trying to
Acclimatise
my legs a little bit.
This is the faff that we have to go to going into cold water with Janine every single time. But it's worth it. Shall we swim in before too long? So I'm sort of waist deep now, going through it. This is really nice though, isn't it? This isn't sort of like wading in a swamp. This is wading in crystal clear, beautiful waters.
Okay, so this is proof that I got in. After some time I eventually dipped in and swam and it was bloomin' freezing.
I did it. I told Liam to get the camera because this may be the only time I do it, who knows. But it's lovely once you're in, which is a bit of a cliche, but yeah, it's nice once you're in. Freezing, absolutely freezing. I don't care what anyone says. If anyone says it's like a bath, it's not. It's freezing.
It's warm.
It's not.
The caveat is it's warm for British waters.
Yeah.
That's what it is. This is the warmest the British waters will get.
Do you think?
No, I don't know. Maybe a little bit warmer.
Oh, it's so cold.
Are you doing on the beach?
Yeah, getting a tan, chilling out. I actually fell asleep for about 20 minutes then.
Wow. Do you think before you fall asleep again you can change the batteries in the camera?
Oh. So we've just left the beach, time's knocking on a little bit. We're walking back up the hill to our campsite, but we're going to pop in the pub for a drink because it's roasting hot and we're really thirsty, so let's go.
We've got a proper sassy walk on the go there.
I'm thirsty and I'm hot.
For once, I'm so thirsty, I'm not having it going for the beer first. I was having a water. But really, really nice end to a very hot, beautiful day. Swimming around those crystal clear waters, my God, that was incredible. Morteau village is, as Janine said, very, very picturesque. It's very small though, but it's got enough to keep you entertained. They've got a cafe with vegan options, they've got a church behind us if you want to go and pray. There's a gift shop, there's a car coming. They've got 2 pubs, like any good village, tiny village, they've got 2 pubs, not one. They've got a fish and chip place, which we're not interested in, and they've got a takeaway place as well. But yeah, it's really small, but you know, really, really lovely. And we've just discovered the new beach today, which is just insane. So it's actually a really good holiday destination.
We walked back to the campsite to have some showers, make some dinner and chill for the evening.
Okay, so we're back at the van. We've both had showers and we are, well, it's about 8 o'clock in the evening and it's still roasting outside. I actually can't believe how hot it is at this time in the evening. It's crazy. But anyway, we forgot to get gas earlier, so we can't have a cooked meal, but that's fine because it's so hot anyway. So I'm just going to make a salad and I'll show you that now.
wow, look at that thing. Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Awesome. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this.
We relaxed and watched the sunset from our van before calling it an evening and heading to bed.
Good morning everyone, we've just woken up at this amazing campsite. It's a very special day for me and Liam today. It's our anniversary, so Liam's outside and I'm just gonna say happy anniversary.
Morning.
Morning. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Liam this morning woke up, tripped over and smashed a glass everywhere.
Our last wine glass smashed. What a start to the day that was.
Yeah, and that was ridiculously early. So
it's a sort of a symbol of our
relationship.
our relationship, isn't it? You know, on this day, you know, it's like we're all best intentions, but things just smash everywhere. You take that.
Thank you. I need to get yours.
No, don't say that. Just open that one first. We both know the crack here.
Oh, I was actually going to get this one. I'm so glad I didn't. Oh, let's make the next 4 years. Why 4?
This is 4-year anniversary.
Oh, okay. Oops.
I think it's 4
That's
anyway.
a random number.
I'm sure it's 4.
This campsite is just totally amazing. It's full of like hills and stuff and loads of different areas that you can park up or pitch your tent and have like a bit of privacy. It's all on a hill though, so you have to be prepared to maybe pitch your tent maybe on a slant or something, but they do have some flat bits so you can sort of wander around. You're free to go wherever you want, so you can just wander and find the perfect place. But yeah, it's so beautiful and everyone here knows it as well. Also, the facilities are really good. The showers are really clean, and they're free as well. The toilets are standard, but they're clean. There's a plug point for your hairdryer and straighteners and mirrors and things like that. There's a laundry room and there's a shop which I haven't seen, but Liam says it's absolutely amazing for a campsite shop. So we may show you that. But yeah, the facilities are great. There's like a little park for the kids, and there's some steps down to the beach. The local on-site beach. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
You can't tell you that. I'd have to kill you. I'm on the room from the police, you see, just in case.
Oh, okay. I'll keep you in disguise
It's
then.
Gary and Fee.
Gary and Fee, nice to meet you.
And you.
Okay, that's the van packed up. Let's go to Lee Bay.
Before we can go anywhere, we need to refill on gas. And we've never done it before, and the gas cupboard is where we keep all of our tinned food as well, so I've got to get all of the food out of the cupboard and hope that they have got the gas and switch it over and then put all the food back in. So Liam's gone to get the gas and I'm sorting out the food. New gas?
New gas. Sorted. That's the gas done, and we can finally leave and get to Lee Bay. So let's go. It's stinking hot again. All right, let's go. So we just parked in a place called Lee Bay at their sort of village hall. And what's really special about this place is this is where we got married, Janine and I. We actually got married on the beach just down here. We're going to take you down there to show you. But where we parked up in the car park, and it's really weird and so pretty, is where we actually had the reception. So we're going to actually first, maybe Janine, we could do a quick walk around and just have a look at the place and then go down to the beach.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
We had our reception in this beautiful building in Lee, which is only a 5-minute walk from the beach. It has a lovely outside area and a kitchen area, which was great for the caterers that we hired.
So strange to be back.
First time we've come back since the wedding, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so we got a marquee, and this is where we had the marquee, right behind me here. We decorated the tree full of like hearts and lights and lanterns and things like that. And the hall area behind me here is where we had our
terrible DJ.
We had a classic wedding DJ, and yeah, the music was pretty bad, but everyone was really drunk by then, so hopefully no one noticed.
But we got a girl from a local music school who hadn't done any gigs before to do a gig whilst everyone was eating in the marquee.
Yeah.
And she was playing sort of really beautiful, like Norah Jones style music, and it was just incredible.
She was amazing.
Yeah, and that's what everyone remembers, not the mullet, the lady in there with the mullet and the crap songs.
We went for a little wander to Lee Bay, where we actually had the wedding ceremony. It only takes about 5 minutes walking down a road and alley past cottages, fields and flowers, and a cute little pub in the centre to arrive at this dramatic yet stunning bay.
So this is Lee Bay Beach, this is where we got married, and the tide was right out then, so it looked a bit different. And there is actually a sandy part of this beach. If you first look at it, it looks just like rock pools. There's a sandy part to the left, and that's where we got married on. And yeah, but we had to do it when the tide was right out, so the sand was dry and nice and all the rest of it. But let's go walk down there. This is where Janine walked down the aisle. She turned up in a really fancy car and walked down the aisle down here. And yeah, it was just awesome. It's going to feel really weird, this. Should we go do it?
Yeah, so this is where I walked down, and the whole of the wedding was just over here. We got married in bare feet, obviously, because we're on a beach, and we set up a really lovely aisle here. It's a bit wet today, so I don't think we can see it properly, but it was dry on the day.
So this was our church here. This was our natural church, and this was the aisle was going down there. We had reggae music playing, and incense was going. We had a Hessian, what do you call it, aisle?
Aisle, yeah.
Hessian aisle. We had ropes, separating the aisle from the congregation. We had what do they call those? The celebrant. We had a celebrant marry us, and yeah, it was awesome. And we were just talking on the way down here as well. Like 4 years ago, this was now 4 years ago to the day, we got married here, and so much has changed since then. And you don't really want to be thinking about that sort of thing, but so much has changed, and that's why I think it's pretty. We should do this every 4 years and see how much has changed each time, because it's so odd, but it is it's the most beautiful beach. It really is. It's so dramatic. Over here is where we had our wedding photography done when the sun was setting. So we left the reception to come and get that done, and we had the most amazing wedding photographer, and he just took the most amazing pictures. And I'm hoping that Janine's going to flash them up on this video as well, so we can see. We got some strawberries and some non-alcoholic wine, haven't we?
Strawberries and wine, non-alcoholic wine.
Because we're driving.
Yeah, so should we have that now?
Let's do it.
Hungry.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're back at the van now. We've had breakfast, we've had a drink, and we're ready to go to our next stop.
We've parked up and we're in a place called Ilfracombe, so we're just going to go and walk around the town and see what that's all about.
Thank you. So we were walking past and a big sign said Tunnels Beaches, and I've heard of that before. My friend got married here, so we're going to pop in and see what it looks like, but we've got to go through this really dark tunnel now, so Who knows what's going to happen?
Ooh.
Are you doing YouTube?
Yeah.
Yo!
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow. Soya latte and a cup of tea with soya. Lovely, thank you.
Thanks so much. Cheers. See ya.
Sit on the rocks.
Yep.
How nice is this? It's like a whole load of rock pools that is tidal basically, and like a lovely beach on the back of it. So yeah, it's really, really beautiful. I can see why it's so popular. Since we've been sat here, the tide has started to come in and all of the rock pools have completely disappeared. There's a few people standing on them, but you can't actually see the rock, so it looks like they're just standing on water. But yeah, so as the tide comes in, the rock pools go. So if you do decide to come here, then make sure that you get the tides correct so you get to enjoy the rock pools, because I think that's why people come here, so they can enjoy the pools and stuff like that. But I mean, it's still swimmable and it's still really nice.
Okay, we've heard 3 huge thunder rumbles. We've had a lot of hot weather recently. The tide's coming right in. It's all kicking off. And we're going to go because we've got a destination in mind that we want to go to called, what was it called, Water Bay or Watermouth Beach or something like that. Someone called Rich Parker in Woolacombe recommended us to go there, so we're going to sort of head there, but we're both pretty hungry now after just having strawberries today. So that's what we're going to do now, and hopefully beat the thunderstorm. Hopefully there won't be a thunderstorm, but let's just go.
As lovely as Ilfracombe is, I'm really happy to be getting out of here actually, because it's a little bit too sort of built up for me. I'm just really enjoying the kind of beach vibes at the moment and less of like the town kind of experience. But I mean, driving through it, it does look really beautiful. We just pulled over and we searched Park for Night to find somewhere that we can park overnight, and as it turns out, there's a couple in Ilfracombe and not very many further on towards Combe Martin. So we've decided that we're going to head back to Ilfracombe and check out a couple of these spots to see if we can park for the night and to just see what's going on there. So we're heading back now.
Well, I hate to say it.
What?
It says we're here now. It seems quite residential.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm all up for, like, you know, I'm all up for parking anywhere. We don't want to be sort of like, people who live in these places don't want to be sort of like seeing our white van parked outside.
So we've decided to check out the one that Liam found. So it's only 4 minutes away, so we're going to drive there and see what that's like. We have parked right in the centre of town in this like motorhome car park. It's really random. And I think we have to pay for 2 hours, and then after like 6 o'clock it's free, but we're going to check that.
Okay, we were going to stay in Ilfracombe tonight because we've got a car park that you can stay in for free overnight, but we thought, do you know what, let's just keep going. We're going to go now to Combe Martin. It's 6 o'clock in the evening, sun doesn't set till 9:30, we've got 3.5 hours, we've got loads to see still. We might as well do it. I actually love it when we do this. I don't know how Janine feels about it, but when we change up, I mean, we literally parked up for the night somewhere, and we went into a frigging Wetherspoons to get Wi-Fi because there's no signal around here, and we just sat there, both of us. Janine forgot her bloody glasses, so she can't see her laptops, we can't do any work and all that sort of stuff. The sun's setting, and we're like, well, then the sun's not setting, we've still got 3.5 hours. Let's just go and hit the road, and let's go and see if we can find a better park up than this.
The adventure continues. Next up, Combe Martin.
Okay, so we are in Combe Martin now, which is a lovely little, tiny little seaside sort of place, little village. It's got a gorgeous bay, a tiny little one, but still beautiful. A tiny little town as well. But actually, as we were coming in, I realised I've been here before. We came here sort of around our wedding time. I think it was a Sunday. A lot of places were closed when we were here, so we didn't actually get to look around sort of thoroughly, or like to have a really good, and also I think it was raining, there wasn't one person on the beach, so On that note, we're going to have a proper look around.
Janine checking out the ice creams as usual, the vegan ice creams.
There aren't any. There's sorbet, blackcurrant sorbet, mango sorbet, but I'm getting a San Pellegrino.
Very posh.
I don't know how to say that.
Thank you so much for the coffee and the drink. Thank you. See you.
Funny old place indeed.
It's a funny old place indeed.
Sit down with both hands.
So just doing a little bit of Googling to see where to go next. And as far as the nice beaches are concerned, it's Combe Martin and there's a neighbouring beach to this, and that's it, I think. Then you're heading towards like Minehead. There was one town that we wanted to go to called Linton, which is famous for a train that goes up a hill powered by water. Is that right, Janine?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's closed. So we're not going to go all the way to Linton to go and see a train that's not running. What we decided to do, as it's our anniversary, is go back to our second favourite spot other than where we got married, but our favourite spot of this trip so far. So we're going to go back there and we're going to do a bit of wild camping there because we know it so well. So yeah, off we go, and let's see if we can get there before when the sun's setting.
We jumped back in the van and made a beeline for Woolacombe Beach to watch a sunset.
We're back in Woolacombe. It's almost sunset and there's nowhere to park, so there's a little car park down there that we're just going to park in until it gets dark and people start to leave, and then we're going to come back up on the esplanade and park for overnight. Hello.
Hi. Is that
You're
on
on
camera?
camera now.
Is that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you a YouTuber?
Yeah.
What did you do?
We do travel around the UK.
What's your page? I'll follow you.
Those happy days.
Alright, let me get my phone out and I'll follow you. Pay cash or card?
Card please, mate.
Sure. There we go. Thank you.
Bye. So we've parked up in Woolacombe and we are feeling a little bit hungry, so we're going to go for a bite to eat. Wow, that was short-lived. It's a 45-minute wait from the front of the queue and we were right at the back, so you know, we're not going to do that. We'll miss the sunset.
We decided to head to a place called Gobblebox as we heard they have some great vegan options.
Can I go for the large katsu aubergine box, please? Look. So some big aubergine katsu going on in there.
It's good.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Katsu crunchy batter with squishy aubergine in the middle. Let's look at it. Look. It's really nice, actually. Needs the chili sauce on it.
After the sunset, we jumped in the van and whizzed across to a space that had just opened. We parked up and chilled for the evening before hitting the sack.
What a lovely day. We just had a really nice day, haven't we?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Really nice few days, actually, touring the whole of Devon. It's been the whole of North Devon. We still need to do the South Devon, and we will do it at some point. But yeah, we're going to go to bed now. Janine has lost her glasses all day today, and she can't see without her glasses. And I came back into the van after chatting to some of our lovely van life neighbours, and she said, "I've lost my glasses. They're completely lost. I've lost them badly." At that moment, she was checking through the pillows and she found them. And so this is what it's like being married to Janine. And on that note, we'll see you tomorrow morning as we wake up in Woolacombe.
Okay, so that's the end of our North Devon trip. It was absolutely amazing, but now we're on to new destinations.
Yeah, the kids are breaking up from school, and we quite honestly don't know where we're going to go. So if you have any suggestions about where we can go, please leave a comment and we might just go there. And then we'll see you in the next video.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can